Welcome back to Notorious Figures in History. Picture this, a man who is at once a brutal killer and the government's most prized asset. He had a personal code. He would sign his letters with the initial KM. It stood for Killing Machine. He told people he'd stopped counting after 50 murders. They called him the Grim Reaper. Brooklyn, 1928. Scarpa is born to Italian immigrants in Bensonhurst. By the 1950s, he's a made man in the Colombo crime family. By the 1970s, he's a chief enforcer for the family's boss, Carmine the Snake Persico. He was a brutal, terrifying man. He collected debts with a smile and a baseball bat. He once killed a man with a single punch. But here's where things get twisted. In 1960, the FBI came calling. They made him an offer. He would become a top echelon informant. In exchange, he got a virtual license to kill. The deal got even darker in 1964. 3 civil rights workers were murdered in Mississippi by the Klan. The FBI was desperate, so they called Scarpa. His girlfriend later testified that the FBI gave him a gun and let him loose on the Klan. He walked into a store, jammed the gun in a Klansman's mouth, and threatened to kill him unless he talked. The man talked. The bodies were found. The FBI had weaponized a mafia killer against the Klan. For the next 30 years, Scarpa's handler was an FBI agent named Lindley DeVecchio. DeVecchio was the Bureau's Mr. Organized Crime, but the relationship became a partnership of greed. Scarpa allegedly provided DeVecchio with cash, jewelry, and prostitutes. In return, DeVecchio allegedly leaked confidential information that led to the death of Scarpa's rivals. Scarpa murdered at least 26 men while working as a paid informant. He killed his own brother, he killed his own nephew, and while under the protection of the FBI. By 1993, the Grim Reaper was finally convicted of 3 murders. He got life. But he didn't last long. He died a year later in a prison hospital from AIDS, contracted through a blood transfusion. In 2006, his handler DeVecchio was indicted for helping Scarpa commit murder. A judge called the partnership a deal with the devil, but the case collapsed and DeVecchio walked free. Gregory Scarpa, who was given a badge, a government that danced with the devil and lost. Want to own a piece of history? We've got vintage historical trading cards of every figure we cover. Check out the link in the description and check out our store on eBay. Subscribe for more videos of notorious figures in history.